Alright, what's up guys? We are back. We're going to check the stream real quick like always. Make sure we're looking good before we get deep in this game. Alright, I think everything looks good, sounds good, you can hear me. So we'll be playing Adventure Island 3 now. A tour of Adventure Island games lands us now to Adventure Island 3. This is for the NES. We're still on the NES. After this, we will depart on our tour over to the Super Nintendo, and that will we'll play. I think it's Super Adventure Island. That's what it's called. We'll play that. And then we'll journey over to... Well, actually, we might take a pit stop. Before we get to the Super Nintendo, we might check out the TurboGrafx. Now, I do have a TurboGrafx 16. The problem with it we ran into this morning when I was trying to set everything up was the power cable for it. I'm going to need a new one. It's starting to fray, and I don't trust it. It looks like it's going to catch on fire. So... you know, we won't be playing that one on the original console, but we won't be emulating it either, because we got the TurboGrafx Classic Mini console that they released not too long ago. That one following suit with the NES Classic and the Super Nintendo Classic Minis. TurboGrafx made their own Classic Mini, and it's great, and it has New Adventure Island on it too. So we'll play that. Then we'll but before that, we might even depart into the Game Boy Advance game that collects all three of these games that we just played here. So, Game Boy Advance has a game that has 1, 2, and 3 for NES on it. And that one's pretty cool. We got that too. And then we'll probably get into the GameCube one after that. But for now, this is Adventure Island 3 for NES. Oh no, they stole our girlfriend. And we're on a tiniest of tiny islands. But luckily, our dinosaur pal is helping us save our girlfriend. So let's see how far we can get in here. Adventure Island 3 is a lot like Adventure Island 2. Keeps the egg storage system, keeps dinosaur riding. Which is my favorite part of the game. This one controls the best so far. It's definitely fluid. This might be the best Adventure Island game. I think this is the penultimate Adventure Island game. Except, I don't know, 2 might be even better. Because look, we lost the ability to go back again. Somehow we gained that ability in 2. We lost it in 3. I don't know why. We've reached out to Hudson Soft and have not received any comment about why you can't go back in this game, but you can in the last game. Like, why would you go backpedal on progress in video games like that? But don't get me wrong, Adventure Island 3 is fantastic, and it's fast and it's fluid. It's a good speed runner. If you like speed running things, this would be one to try. Yeah, these games, especially Adventure Island 3, because I grew up playing Adventure Island. That's all I had when I was a wee kid. But somewhere around high school, you know, back then we weren't up and up on all the things, like, unless you knew someone personally or knew a lot about a subject, there wasn't really, like, a good internet like you have today where you can just search stuff easily. There was internet, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't like we knew everything that we know now about everything. Like, so, where I'm getting at with this rambling here is At the time, I just wasn't, I guess, super huge into collecting and didn't know much about it at the time. And so, so I was at a friend's house and they busted out Adventure Island 3, and I've only grew up playing Adventure Island 1. And Adventure Island 3 blew my mind because I loved Adventure Island 1. And then I saw this, I'm like, I can never play Adventure Island 1 again. This is amazing. You can ride dinosaurs, and it just makes everything so much better. And it's just such a good game. And so that's kind of also started my collection. I'm like, well, I need to find a copy of this. And I searched around, and I think I got like online or somewhere, maybe eBay. That was like one of the first purchases that I got was Adventure Island 3. And I was so happy to have my own copy. And I was like, well, then there must be a 2. So I got Adventure Island 2. And then just from there, snowballed into my whole video game collection. Thanks to going to a friend's house in high school and seeing that there was an Adventure Island 3. Even though wasn't that I didn't think that there was, it's just I wasn't aware that there was. And I never thought to look into it. I remember Adventure Island, never thought, oh, there's probably a trilogy for this game. Never crossed my mind. This game is just very nostalgic and pleasing, and I don't know what it is about them. They're just very nice. Alright. A lot of people think, oh, side-scrollers and platformers, that's just Mario. It's all you need for NES. So many much better ones out there. Much better ones out there than Mario. But Mario's so great, don't get me wrong, Mario's good. It's the Godfather. But don't sleep on the other ones. Like Hudson Soft, man. They went on to... They made like Bomberman, right? And they do... Did they do Kirby? I don't remember. Alright, no game overs yet. Might be a long stream with this one. Ooh, he got us. Sweet. Damn it. Oh. Just killed a dinosaur right away. About to get our first game over. Same rules apply. 3 game overs and we switch games. I think next we'll show you the collection of these 3 before moving on to a new one. That was a Game Boy Advance game only released in Japan. We got an import. Alright, at least we got that again. Yeah. Whew. That was close. It's not a good one for this guy though. Yeah, that's not gonna work. First game over. So we'll try again. Hey, we get to keep some of these guys on. Let's just fly. Oh, you can only fly so high in this one. This is probably my favorite dinosaur for obvious reasons. In the game. Not my favorite dinosaur in real life is obviously Triceratops, but in the game, this is the most useful one. It's more useful in 2. 2's got a bigger sky. You can just fly off the top in 2. I don't think I want that. How? What are we supposed to do with that? Is this just where we die? Yeah. What the fuck? Yeah, you're like, you're not taking the pterodactyl to this cave alive. There we go. Tomahawk's much easier to aim and control. Way better for the final boss in this level. And this is like, the fairy that flies by you is basically like the Mario star power. You get a brief moment of being invincible and... Whoa. And this guy looks like Lapras from Pokemon. Knew that was gonna happen. But we're almost done, and that dinosaur is pretty much useless out of water. Yeah. Oh, missed that gap. No, stupid fucking eggplants, always out to get you. No, wrong one. Shit. I never actually used that before, so that's like a shield. That's cool. That little purple diamond thing's like a shield that gets you, like, lets you take one hit. This fucker. Alright. He didn't send us into a diabetic shock, so we're good. Whew. Now we need some tomahawks. How are we supposed to do this without tomahawks? Oh, okay. Man, that's tough. That is really tough. So it's our second game over, so we're going to do this one more time. See if we can make it to that guy again. We're just going to try to just run through as fast as we can. Just get there. Let's just do this. No. Gotta go fast. All right. That didn't work. Alright, let's beat this guy. I just don't see that happening. Not anytime soon. This will be our last game over. And then we're going to move into another game. So, that's been Adventure Island 3 for NES, which is great. Builds upon part 2, but also takes a step backwards where you can't run backwards for some reason. I don't know. But on to the next. And next I think we'll show you the Game Boy Advance version that collects all of these versions together. And from there we'll get into the Super Nintendo one. Or the TurboGrafx one. Well, anyways, we're about to move on to a new Adventure Island game, which is actually a compilation of these last 3, and we'll show you what that looks like. And it's only in Japanese, but luckily we don't need to read much in this game. So, signing off, Cartridge Cave will be back with more Adventure Island. Today is Adventure Island Day.